first day of a series of 20 workshops with the Middleton Public Library Origami Workshops. Busy folding different models, a variety of shapes and colors and sizes. I think we have about 14 different models that will be used to complete a huge origami installation that will be put above the circulation desk on December 2nd is the grand opening. And so many kids of all ages, from I think today as young as 4 up to maybe 88, we had ages that participated today in the start of, again, this series of 20 workshops, origami workshops. The goal is to complete about 3,000 units or models that will be incorporated into this wonderful, colorful wall piece, again, all folded by the public for this public installation. This idea came about after many people saw the big origami mural that's at the Overture Center for the Arts when the big opening happened 6 years ago. And I had designed a big wall piece that took over 4,000 pieces to complete. The Middleton Public Library Board really loved the idea of having another hands-on event like that and to have a permanent installation to be seen after completing all of the workshops. And so that's how they then called me with this idea, and then I brought in my friend Shirwil, who's a wonderful designer, and together we co-designed this piece that will be again displayed above the circulation desk that has just a great assortment of texture and variety and color and size to complete this fabulous design. Well, you can see how origami brings people together, people from all ages and backgrounds. And we don't know one another, but I can tell you after an experience like this, we're best friends because we're sharing what we know with one another. It's that experience of folding together that just brings the best out of all of us.
I'm interested in paper crafts, and so when I found out that there was a public art project that you could actually participate in and make something permanent for the Middleton Library, which is my home library, which I love this place, I was thrilled. I wanted to come to as many workshops as I could, and there were many opportunities. I was involved in 3 or 4. It was wonderful. Ruthanne was a wonderful teacher. She was welcoming to everyone, well organized. And the papers, the colors that had been chosen were beautiful. The preparation of the paper was beautiful. It was very fun to learn how to do origami with someone who's an expert but can speak to ordinary people and show them how to make something beautiful. And I think the result is absolutely stunning. I just will look at it every time I come in here. Probably I'll just end up standing in the middle library gawking at it instead of checking out books. I think this has been a wonderful experience. I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to do it.
I worked with Ruthanne at the Overture Center many years ago, and I was just thrilled when I saw it advertised in the Middleton Times that it was going to happen here. So I contacted her and she said, I'll keep you posted, and the rest is history. I just blocked out the time on my busy schedule and came about 8 times to do the pieces and teach people, because she knew that I could do some of the folds already, so that was really helpful to her. What I found interesting about the sessions was the fact that it was such a peaceful environment. Just watching the people come pouring in, it was just a warm and cozy feeling to see everybody just sit down, take off their coats, and start folding.
I came involved in this project because Ruthanne is my origami teacher. And I was having a private lesson with her this summer, and she talked about that she was doing this mural for the Middleton Library, and I got very excited about it. And so I've been over here a number of times because I wanted to help her, but I also wanted to see what was being created. Oh, I came for a variety of reasons, because I took the schedule and highlighted certain ones that I wanted to definitely come to. One of them was the 4-year-olds, the 4 and 5-year-olds. I wanted to see what she would do with them, because we talked about what she could do with them and that what kind of folds, that sort of thing. And being a teacher, teaching young children up to grade 5, or sometimes I even work with middle school students, I wanted to, you know, also increase what I could do when I work with students. So that was exciting to see those young children come in, but it was also exciting to see the grade school children, the teenagers, and also the young adults. I thought it was such a great community project. The other thing that I loved about it is that moms and dads and children were learning all at the same time. And the other thing is, it was such a wide variety of cultural groups. Not only was it the wide age group, but it was all the different cultural groups that was represented. So everybody just sort of got involved. And the other thing is, if somebody learned a shape, how to fold, they were always teaching someone else. Because, you know, everybody wanted it to be just right for Ruthanne, just right for the mural. So it was just really great. One of the models that she was worried about was doing the cube, and I was really good with the cube. I fold so many cubes with children that I'll say, I'll come in and I'll help with that. So I was teaching a group, and like I said, once I taught a group, then they could teach other people. And then there were some things that I didn't know that I learned from other people, because she would show us, and Ruthanne was a great teacher, she would show the group what things to be made, and some people became a specialist in it, and they would teach other people, because people came and left sometimes, they couldn't stay the whole time. And it was such a great learning experience and a great teaching experience. And like I said, to see the young children helping their parents, helping their dads especially, it was just really great. But yeah, I think there was about 13 different models. And Ruthanne, they had worked so hard to prepare everything ahead of time. You know, the paper colors were, you know, she had them in folders. You could just see that the organization was so great. And then they would pick up our models because they had to put them in certain containers to be later mounted. So it was just, you could just see that, oh, this had a lot of organization for this to occur. My interest in origami goes to teaching children mathematics. And so I really feel that children can learn a lot through origami, and especially learning geometry. And to see so many people come and embrace this art. See, some people think it's just an art form, but it's a lot more than just an art form. I really feel that it's strong mathematics. And once children get hooked, once adults get hooked, there's no turning back. I've seen it over and over and over again that kids, and they can get so good, you know, with their hands and being able to do this. And they learn to get over their frustration and get very proud, because they know that at the end they're going to be very pleased with the project that they can make and create. So I think origami is a really forceful way, a very encouraging way for kids to learn, and they just really get attached to it. So I was really proud that Middleton took this on, and would like Madison to do a project like this.
The display is pretty cool, and I cannot really believe that it's made of like 3,000 pieces of paper. That's a lot of paper. What I enjoyed about the origami project is it's just fun making stuff out of one piece of paper and like transforming it into a three-dimensional box or something.